Hello my dear friends, I hope that you all are doing good and working hard for your SBI PO mains and clerk mains, right? And today we are going to talk on the top 40 most important general awareness question and the banking awareness questions for your upcoming main examination. So let's see what's the question we have today. The first, the festival of the democracy was celebrated in which city? That is Jaipur. Jaipur is also known as the pink city, right? The state declared jackfruit as an official fruit of the state, that is Kerala. The main focus is to make jackfruit as a brand across the country and even in abroad also. The Bhabha Atomic Research Center headquarters is in Mumbai. Do not get confused here from the Trombay, right? The DAS become the first district in the country to have 100% solar power primary health center, PHC, that is Surat. Which of the following public sector bank emblem figure a dog and the word faithful friendly in it? That is Syndicate Bank. I think when you have seen the logo of Syndicate Bank, there is in middle there is a dog. So it's very clear that dog figure is in Syndicate Bank logo and the faithful friendly is of Syndicate, right? The correct answer is Syndicate Bank. The Madhya Pradesh state government raised the retirement age of the state government employees to dash year from the 60, that is 62 year, right? India first insect museum opened in Tamil Nadu. India first insect museum opened in Tamil Nadu and established at a cost of rupees 5 crore, right? In the Indian commercial banking system, the number of the non-scheduled bank is more than the scheduled bank. Non-scheduled bank is more than the scheduled bank. That is wrong. The non-scheduled bank in India commercial banking system are less than the scheduled bank. That is right. The State Bank of India is a non-scheduled bank. That is also wrong. So now only 2 is the correct answer, right? And if you say that what is the non-scheduled bank, then the banks that does not come under the second schedule of the RBI Act 1934 is known as the non-scheduled bank. The best example is the Jammu and Kashmir Bank, right? Which of the following banks can be included in the scheduled commercial banking system of the India? Regional, all the RRBs, all the private, all the foreign banks that comes under the second schedule, that comes under the scheduled commercial bank, right? So the answer is all of the above. And some of the non-scheduled banks are also even called as the local area bank. Some of the non-scheduled bank or the local area bank are the Coastal Local Area Bank, Capital, Krishna Bhima and Subhadra Local, right? Dash state ordered all the government hospital to establish the Shishu Swagat Kendra Palna in the April 2018 to tackle the problem of abandoning the infant at the roadside, that is Uttar Pradesh, UP. Dash state announced to distribute the smartphone to over 50 lakh people for the free under the Sanchar Kranti Yojana SKY scheme, that is Chhattisgarh. Scheduled commercial banks are those which have been included in the first schedule of the RBI Act. First not, it's second, right? So this one is wrong. Non-scheduled commercial banks are those which have been not included in the second schedule of the RBI Act 1934, correct? Punjab National Bank is a scheduled bank, correct? So only 2 and 3 is your right answer, correct? Dash state government launched the Pocket Cop project with an objective to provide the smartphones of the preloaded data of the people with the criminal past and the other information to the policeman, that is Gujarat. Dash state became the first Indian state to adopt a standard operating procedure, SOP, standard operating procedure for determining the brain death cases, that is in Kerala, right? How many banks were the first nationalized? In July 1969, under the Indira Gandhi government, total 14 major banks got nationalized, correct? Dash state government launched the Ujjwan mobile app for the farmer of the state, that is Tamil Nadu. India first high-speed electric locomotive has been flagged off from which state? That is Bihar. And before that India have only 6,000 horsepower of the locomotive, and after implementation of this, or by doing this, India have now 12,000, right? 12,000 horsepower of the locomotive engine, and by doing this, India, join an elite list of the countries like Russia, Germany, China, Sweden, etc. So correct answer is your Bihar, right? That state became the first state in the country to provide digitally signed land record recipient, that is Maharashtra. State government along with the World Wildlife Fund WWF India conducted the first organized census for a conservation of the Indus dolphin, that is Punjab, and Indus dolphin is one of the rarest mammal in the world. The Himachal Pradesh government to spend 25 crore on renovating and the developing of the British Raj Bantony Castle. Correct? When was the second phase of the nationalization? Second phase of the nationalization got happened in 1980. Under that, total 6 banks got nationalized, right? Bihar state government signed an MOU with the DAS Limited to improve the performance of the power sector in the state, that is NTPC. NTPC headquarters is in New Delhi. DAS state government issue an order to provide 2% reservation in the government job in the state of the meritorious sports person, that is Telangana. So I would like to ask one question here, that reservation is good for India or bad for India, right? If bad, then why? And if good, then why, my dear friends? Pass your opinion in the comment section. I am waiting for that, and I am eager to see your comment in this topic, right? The state became the first state in the northeast to have the solar toilet. In the northeast, the first state is the Manipur, but in overall it's the third state, right? Before that is in Tamil Nadu and in Andhra Pradesh. So Manipur is the third state. Who will act as the banker to the government? Banker to the government is the Reserve Bank of India. I think this is the most important and everyone know about this. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu led the foundation stone for the southern campus of the National Institute of the Disaster Management (NIDM) is in Andhra Pradesh, right? Das state government launched the Nidan software for the disease of monitoring and the strengthening of the telemedicine service in the government hospital, that is Rajasthan. Das state will get specialized in the anti-Naxal combat force called the Black Panther on the lines of the Greyhound unit of the Telangana and the Andhra Pradesh, that is Chhattisgarh. A scheduled bank is one which is included in the second schedule of the Banking Regulation Act, wrong. Second schedule of the Constitution, wrong. Second schedule of the RBI Act, correct. All of the above. So only third is your correct answer. The Union Cabinet approved an ordinance to set up the country's first National Sports University in Manipur, right? The DAS government has decided to do away with the semester system in undergraduate UG courses and revert to the annual examination system. Himachal Pradesh government, right? And this step is good for student or bad for student? Pass your opinion, my dear friends. In DAS, the polythene will be completely prohibited from the 31st of the July in the state, that is Uttarakhand. Neem and the blackbuck have been declared as the state tree and the animal respectively of the Andhra Pradesh government. Neem and blackbuck, right? Das state launched the business first portal, a major step to give a big push towards the ease of doing business, that is Punjab. Das was awarded by the Union Ministry of the Health and the Family Welfare for reducing the maternal mortality under the Prime Minister's Safe Motherhood campaign, that is Pradhan Mantri Surakshit Matrivata Abhiyan PMSMA, that is Madhya Pradesh. The animal declared as a legal person in the Uttarakhand. Das to set up the country first Khadi mall, that is Jharkhand. Right, Jharkhand is the first, by doing this, the first Khadi mall. What is the animal of the insignia of the RBI? You know, many times you have seen the logo of the RBI, but what you have noticed, in between there is one animal. That animal is tiger, panther animal, elephant, horse or lion. That is tiger. The correct answer is the tiger. Right, my dear friends, the Dutch government has granted a religious minority status to the Jews living in the state. That is Gujarat. In this question you need to tell that these banks got established in which year, and you also need to tell that was the headquarter of this bank. Allahabad Bank got established in the 1865 and headquarter in the Kolkata. Right? Oriental Bank of Commerce got established in 1943 and headquarter in the Gurugram. Right, Punjab National Bank got established in 1894 and headquarter in New Delhi. Right, and UCO Bank got established in 1943 and headquarter in Kolkata. So these are the relation about this bank and got established in this year. Right, and I hope that you all got benefited from this session. And my dear friends, we are going to meet again with some interesting, or you say some most important, that for your SBI PO mains and SBI clerk main general awareness banking awareness question. So subscribe this channel if you are new and hit the notification. And if you learn something from today's discussion, then do not forget to pass your like and do share this video with your friends as well as family members. So we are going to meet again with some most important G and the banking awareness questions. Right, my dear friends? So keep on practicing and stay tuned.